Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to me. As always, it's Alex here, and Happy New Year to everyone. And today, what I'm gonna present to you in this video are my work in progress Build-A-Figures that I was able to subconsciously hoard during the tenuity of my Marvel Legends collecting. And so, one day I decided to have a look at my Marvel Legends accessories chest and check on the Build-A-Figure pieces that I got. And I'm like, let's go ahead and complete these. Now I know during my AIM Trooper video at the end of that review, I teased a Super Skrull torso that went nowhere. There were no follow-ups whatsoever at all, and I apologize for that as my budget couldn't keep up with all the figures that have been releasing left and right. So similar to all the Build-A-Figures that I'm gonna be showing you here in this video today, they remain unfinished due to budgeting reasons. So they may take some time indefinitely to be completed, which I am okay with as long as I am able to save some dough during the process of completing them. So patience is the key in collecting action figures, because if you are impatient, you'd end up spending more than what you wanted to and may end up paying scalper prices just to complete waves or Build-A-Figures. Now going back to Super Skrull, similar to the movies, plot points or certain scenes should come back later on, make it in full circle for the arc or storyline to make sense. So after teasing the Super Skrull torso at the end of my AIM review, here's the update of the Super Skrull Build-A-Figure that I got. I couldn't vividly keep track anymore of when did I got the rest of its parts, but I guess during the time that I got the torso, I already have both heads that come with the thing. So I have the other one. So I have the other one right here. Since I got Doom way back in 2020, I already got the foot that came with Doom. Then when I made the Primitive Reed Richards video, I also got the foot that came with him. And so since I got the torso around the time that I made the AIM Trooper video, Super Skrull remained armless until recently someone posted online the pair of left arms that came with the Human Torch. So it's this one and this one. Because of the recent Human Torch, because I recently got a Human Torch that I was able to score for $12. Didn't came with Super Skrull's Build-A-Figure piece, so I had to get the arms separately. And luckily someone posted this online. So now I have to figure out how to get his right arms. Right. So now I have to figure out how to get his right arms. And now this Super Skrull is gonna remain incomplete until I'm gonna be able to score a good deal on She-Hulk with both of the right arms, or as much as possible. I never really want to get that She-Hulk, so maybe just a good deal for both of his right arms. Then I'd be able to complete Super Skrull. But for now, we're gonna have to deal with this. Alright, next up is Caliban. And then for this Caliban, I really don't know where to begin with, or rather how to complete this one. Because of the multiple routes that I got on how to complete him. Because I think it's rather cheaper than getting a pre-built Caliban, which would cost me around $20 to $25 than hunting his parts individually or purchase figures from this wave that still has his Build-A-Figure pieces, which would cost me more, a lot. But right now, I'm leaning more towards on getting an already complete Caliban rather than completing what I have here, which leads me to my next dilemma on how to dispose this incomplete Caliban, because I am not even sure if I'd be able to sell this for, I don't know, probably about $10 at least. And so for now, Caliban remains in this incomplete state. And then up next here, we have two of the same figures, same cases figures. So we have Sasquatch and Demo Goblin, because they both are missing arms but this one's missing his glider. So for Demo Goblin's case, I got his head when I was able to purchase a Vulture around the first quarter or second quarter of 2021 for around $16. So I thought I got the Vulture complete for a good deal, since most Spider-Verse characters as well as the Sinister Six members are sold here in my country for scalper prices. So yeah, I got the head along with the Vulture for what I thought was a fair price at the time. And then the next one is Demo Goblin's torso along with Shang-Chi. If you were able to see my video of Shang-Chi, yeah, I got this one around that time, and so I'm also in a bind now on how to complete this figure, because the first figure that I actually got from this wave is White Rabbit. However, I got White Rabbit before Vulture without the Build-A-Figure piece, which is the Demo Goblin's glider and stand. And I couldn't see anyone online selling the glider, because I think most collectors are using the glider either for Demo Goblin or Red Goblin, which makes the glider a hot commodity. And for his pair of feet, I'm kind of having second thoughts on getting the Mark III, or is it Armored Spider-Man, as I already don't find that figure appealing at all. I couldn't care less for that figure. However, for the Velocity suit, I was kind of interested in that figure. It's just that it wasn't really on top of my priority. So I was fortunate enough to find each of his suit being sold alone, and so I was able to save on these rather than getting the Armored and Velocity suit complete. But probably I'm gonna get a Velocity suit down the line, not just now. And I almost forgot to mention about the Superior Op figure that comes with both of Demo Goblin's arms. While I am more interested in that figure, there are a few figures that I saw being sold online for around $18 to $20, and while I think those prices are okay and kind of worth it, my answer is going to be the same due to budgeting reasons. This figure will remain incomplete as of yet. And moving on to Sasquatch, he wouldn't fit on the frame. It's kind of funny how I was able to subconsciously complete the figures from this wave just without Deadpool, and still manage to not complete Sasquatch. It's because most of the figures in my collection, I get them loose alright, and so I was able to get the figures from this wave individually, not really caring that they come with Sasquatch's Build-A-Figure piece. But I do wanted to have Sasquatch at the back of my mind. It just wasn't my top priority. Heck, I even just got the X-Force Deadpool very recently, around the first week of this month, and so when I got Paladin around November or October of 2021, if you saw my video of Paladin, I was able to get him with Sasquatch's right foot. Only then I realized that I got the rest of the figures from this wave, and I was like, hold up, how the heck did I miss all this? Then and there, I decided that I'm going to start hunting for Sasquatch's pieces, and coincidentally, someone from my online store posted his Sasquatch pieces. However, by the time that I was looking for it, I was a hair bit late, and both of the arms have already been sold. And I couldn't find none after that except for a sealed Deathlock, a Deathlock that I already got, as well as the X-Force Deathlock, so it doesn't really warrant a purchase for me, even with Sasquatch's arm. And so that makes this Sasquatch incomplete as well for now. Now, moving on to another Build-A-Figures with similar cases. We have here the Gamerverse Abomination and the prototype called Obsidian, which both of them have missing one arm and one leg. So for call, I don't even know anymore how I'm gonna complete this, but I won't be giving up on it as I already have a Black Knight, unfortunately without Call's Build-A-Figure piece. And I'm starting to think now that since Black Knight is now harder to find, I'm guessing that Call's right leg would cost more now, as well as his right arm that came with Malekith. And for Abomination's case, Rage and Iron Man, along with their respective pieces, are sold out now, so completing this Build-A-Figure is gonna remain parked for now. Next up is Ursa Major right here. Now, someone, a subscriber I think from this channel, commented asking about when am I gonna be able to complete Ursa Major, and I do apologize, but I have no definite answer for you. I am still waiting for the remaining figures to price drop, and due to budgeting reasons as well, Ursa Major will remain incomplete as of yet. And lastly is Kingpin slash pseudo Shadow King. So he's got some yellowing right there. I already got him like this. So now I already have Kingpin from my retro collection. From the retro collection, and is one of the primitive videos that I made here on YouTube. And since I already got the heads from the symbiote Spidey and an arm, I guess it's this one from Silver Sable, I wouldn't want him to go to waste. So upon seeing from my local online store that someone is letting go of their Kingpin by piece, and since I already got a Shadow King head from my Professor X video, I was like, why not try to build a pseudo Shadow King? Now I said pseudo Shadow King because I will not be getting a Monster Venom buff for his hands, even just the arms, to make a full-on Shadow King, as that Monster Venom is already expensive as heck, and probably even just the pair of arms alone. So no, that boat has already sailed for me. And unfortunately, I was also a hair bit late, because the foot that came with Night Thrasher has already been sold first, as to why my Kingpin pseudo Shadow King remain incomplete to this day. Some honorable mentions before we end this video. I also have here Zimnu's torso from the Lady Deathstrike figure that I got, and then I also went ahead and get 3 figures from the Disney Plus Watcher Wave, which has my new favorite character, which is Doctor Strange Supreme, who has Watcher's foot, and Captain Carter, who has a pair of Watcher's left and right arms. However, the badass zombie cap that I got didn't come with any Build-A-Figure piece, but I'm very much interested in completing the Watcher, so we'll park him for now. And then I got some of Armadillo's Build-A-Figure piece, since these pieces came with the harder to get figures that I do not have, such as the Gamerverse Miles and Doctor Strange. And then another one is coming in the mail tomorrow from the Inside Out Black Spidey suit. All 3 from with the Doctor Strange and the Inside Out Black Spidey suit, both from No Way Home. With all 3, which scalpers are keen on scalping from retail stores and being sold for double its retail price. So yeah, since I think Morlan, Shriek, and Jameson are gonna be peg warmers here in my country, I'm just gonna play the waiting game for them to price drop, then we'll move in for the kill and complete Armadillo someday. As Armadillo seems badass, I already like what I'm seeing, even from the pieces that I got right here. So there's my update on the side stuff that I have been doing lately. I have been trying to hunt down some Build-A-Figure pieces, as I do not want them going to waste in my bin, and it's kind of a hassle selling them by piece, since people always want to save some expenses and would try to lowball me. But once I am able to complete some of these figures, I am planning on doing a review on them, but no promises as I do not have any definite time frames on when I am gonna be able to complete them. And thank you for the support, Playa Subs, for not leaving this channel even when I had my hiatus without notice. Hopefully after this video, I'd be able to get back on track and serve you with a fresh and updated take on action figure reviews of old and recent figure releases alike. Thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next video.